sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Bayou State. The Who Dat chant ringing behind us as we are ready for football at Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the New Orleans Saints. On the visitors' sideline, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys just 2-4 in their last 6 games. On the other sideline, it is the head coach of the Saints. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Texas Longhorn, now their rookie quarterback.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position of playoff. This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
That is caught by Washington. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. And even 50 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's a toss to the right for Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll drop the throw. This one complete to Washington. They'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure.
And how about this early on? He blocked the kick. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short, and the block kick leads to a turnover on downs.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pickup of 14 on that ball. First down, Detroit.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that one's incomplete, but looked like he might have gotten there early.
Automatic first down.
So that pass interference in the end zone puts the pressure on the defense. It is 1st and goal from the 1.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
Well, the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal. Goff. That is caught by the tight end, Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kicker
for the point after.
Extra point.
The kick is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And will be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll run on 1st down with Camaro. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
That's good for the Saints. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Lions who have the early lead. More from New Orleans after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the handoff, it's Camaro. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Play. 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
3rd and 2. Here we go. We'll try and run for this with Camaro. And the Saints are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal. They'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Camaro. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Brings up 2nd.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. Saints will level things out. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable with Reed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point of the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. Goff to throw on 1st down. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. It covers 51 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to the air. It's Goff. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Amon Ra, safe grab. Touchdown, Lions.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The extra point is up and through. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
35-yard line. A 9-yard pickup in 2nd and inches.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
Taken down behind the line of
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Now a 3rd and 2. That's Washington, the man in motion. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And it'll bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the give, this is Kamara. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd down at the 48-yard line.
2nd and 11. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
32 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And the run down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Saints, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Saints. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Back on St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Lions all their first time out. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st down, it's Goff. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hansen. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. Start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
To throw is Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Devon Godchaux getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is not the way downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. And he'll be brought down. Short return. They'll take over there. The Saints offense, veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now Kamara. He'll work forward for a couple. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Kamara. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's earned it quick, picking up the first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide. Well done.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see it pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 50. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? On the move left. He'll try to look for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
They'll run for it. It's Kamara. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Is a turnover on downs.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And the Lions first down.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. 2nd and 7.
2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 27-yard line.
Throwing here is Goff. The pressure gets their side. The 20-yard line. Carl Granderson into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. To return, it's Shaheed. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Saints offense back onto the field for their next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Finding space inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. There are 3 tight ends here.
First down.
On 1st and 10.
First 4-yard line.
They'll go on the ground with Devin Neal. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here. Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That is caught. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Saints have broken the deadlock. They move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now here in this 4th quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Lions offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Goff. Pushed out to his right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, it's Goff. Quick throw here is complete. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Goff. Caught. Left side. It's complete. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Lions 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Second and 10. Shotgun. It's Goff. I had a defender draped all over me. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs.
Number 0, Jameer Gibbs. The tackle made by Kevin Byard. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down. It's a gain of 12, facing 4th down.
1st down, Lions.
On play action, Goff. Rolling right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
The great already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
And he'll be taken down. They got it. That's the 50-yard line.
There's not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile, so that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down, and barring something dramatic happening here, that might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Come on. 20. Ric Flair.
Now Goff, again, working deep downfield. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Detroit. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up 2nd
They'll
down.
look to throw. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the RPO, quickly in the hands of Cooper. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard is going to help the field goal kicker right now. The Lions all their 1st time out. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Down 6. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Goff to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Detroit.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. flush to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On second down, Goff. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Choice to use their second timeout. Clock stop, 46 seconds to go. The sound deafening in the dome. It's third down. Now, Goff. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's first and